Sir, is it true that you raised some money today?
Yeah, it is true. We did raise a small amount of funding for our fleet management system. So yeah, we are pretty excited.
Sir, is it your first time raising money? How does it feel like?
Sorry? Who's that?
Sir.
Yeah. This is not the first time that I have raised money. We already did raise a small check for our D2C challenge.
You're doing all this while still being in B school?
What a stupid question. Where else am I supposed to do this? Are you really in a business school if you're not running a business in a B school? No problem. We'll raise once again. See you inside Hustle.
Hustle is an experiment running on one question. What if we compress the entire founder journey into 12 weeks? Validate demand, build a product, get customers, and pitch to investors. All the lessons most founders spend 3 years learning, run in one term. But before Hustle, they had the D2C challenge. Every student here has already built their first business, launched a product, got customers, and generated revenue. And that was the 0 to 1 journey, where you start. Hustle is the 1 to 100 journey, where you actually scale. Can you turn 10 customers into 100? Can you go from a scrappy launch to a structured business? Can you convince investors you're worth backing? And in 1 hour, they find out. Siddhant Goel, a former Sequoia investor, and Vidit Jain, who's a serial builder. Students pitch them for seed funding. And with real money on the table, the demo day begins.
If I opened your fridge right now, what will I find? Ketchup, dips, how many of them are just preservatives or cheap seed oils dressed up as flavors? We are starting with hummus. We are going to diversify into other products which are going to be in the healthier refrigerated dip sector.
We are here to fix the dips. Standards are uncompromising. We use no seeds oil, no preservatives, no shortcuts, and no bland flavors.
We are trying to go for a gourmet market but also a clean label food.
This is the paprika twist. It's a spicier one. This is a beetroot hummus, and this is a chocolate hummus. We are having best of both the world. You feel like you have this hummus jar in your hand and it's finished. You want it again.
I want to make this as a brand that is used by Indians on a daily basis.
So we have some very recognizable names here. We have a little Vidit here. We have a Noor here. He's wearing this backpack. There are different patches.
Coming to the positioning, since there's no one in India doing this, we saw a wide space of interactive and premium segment. Me and Ashutosh and Aditya are taking the operations, and Lakshay is into finalizing the manufacturers.
If I talk about the last 3 years for my kid, it started with Coco Melon, then Peppa Pig, now Paw Patrol. Talk to 20 parents, right? Just stand out outside a school. What character does your kid like?
Clients yell at us and we end up losing clients like these who are giving us 1 lakh retainer per month because of miscommunication in the team that I didn't even know was happening.
Nobody offers the content planner part. Everyone offers the content calendar, brand assets, and we are trying to solve the problem before publishing the content.
We were prepared, but we weren't as prepared as we were for this one. Like, we were a little scared and we didn't even get our initial funding in that. We got a no. They were pretty much sold with the idea. They were okay with it.
Those directly impact the performance that athletes will have. And we want to keep this into mind while we are building our brand. And why I'm not specifically saying apparel is because our vision is much larger and we will get to that soon.
You sell the first 15, you make 40k of profit, you reinvest that back, and so on. I'd list those out, detail those out, detail what success and failure looks like, and to be able to do that over, let's say, a 2-3 month period. Because you'll find that 2 things will work, 7 things will fail. Then when what works, then you scale that and put more money behind it. So that's typically how startups work. Do that work, come back with sharper value prop, and it should be straightforward.
Basis those, that basically the work that you come back with after that defined period, we will take a call on whether you will be funded or not for the next round. Thank you. Good job.
Today, these students proved that they can build. Demo day just ended, but for these students, it's just the beginning. They've all got 3 months to take what they pitched and actually build it. Get customers, generate revenue, show that this thing works. And then they'll be back. Same investors, same room, but a different conversation altogether. Because the next pitch isn't about ideas. It's about what you did. See you on the other side.